Okay, in this video here, I'm going to show you guys how to divide many terms or a polynomial by a binomial. So the first thing you want to do is, I like to call this thing an upside down division box. And then what you do is you take the numbers or the coefficients here and this constant, and you're going to put them inside of the upside down box. So that's with the first set of parentheses here. So we have 9, negative 71, negative 18, and 80. Then this number here, this minus 8, you're going to change the sign. We're going to make that plus 8, and it goes on the outside. And so now we are going to start the problem. We're going to bring down the 9 on the outside, and when we are looking at 8 and 9 on the outside, we are going to multiply. So we do 9 times 8, which is 72. And when we're on the inside of the box, we combine like terms. So when I put those two together, it is 1. And then we multiply on the outside again. 8 times 1 is 8. We combine like terms here. That's going to give us negative 10. And then we multiply again. 8 times negative 10 is negative 80. We combine one more time, and we're left with 0. So what are the numbers on the outside? What do they represent? So if I start with 0 here, this is my remainder, which means I do not have any remaining numbers left over. This is going to be the constant, which is just the number by itself. This is the x term, and then this is the x squared term. And so we would write that as 9x squared plus x, because the 1 is positive, minus 10. And we don't have a remainder, so this would be our answer. And so we can actually take our problem, which is up top, and we can take our answer, put them in Desmos, and see if we have a match. If we do, we're 100% correct. So you type in your equation or your problem up top here. So you use your parentheses divided by x minus 8. And then we want to see if our answer is 100% correct. And you can tell if you have matching graphs, which we do. So you can see that the red and blue graphs match. So we're 100% correct. So let's take a look at another example here. This one's just written a little differently, but the problem is still going to be the same. But this time we're going to end up with a remainder. So let's draw our upside down division box. We're going to place all of our numbers here that we have inside the box. So we have 5, negative 22, 11, negative 13. And then don't forget, we take the opposite sign of minus 4, and that's plus 4 on the outside. Bring down the 5, get the problem going. Remember, on the outside we multiply, on the inside we combine. So 4 times 5 is 20. Combine negative 2. 4 times negative 2 is negative 8. We combine, that's 3. And then lastly, 4 times 3 is 12. We combine one more time, but this time we have a remainder of negative 1. So we have remainder, number, x term, x squared term. So our answer would be 5x squared minus 2x. The 3 is positive, so we go plus 3. The remainder is negative, so we say minus 1 divided by, and you go back up to the top here, and you take what we were dividing by here, which was the x minus 4, and that goes on the bottom of the remainder, and this would be your answer. And again, you could type both the problem and that answer in Desmos and look for the matching graphs to see if you're 100% correct. What happens if you're missing a power? So a power is the exponent. We have x to the third, but notice we're missing x squared. Well, if you're missing it, it's actually going to be a 0. So it would look like this: 3x to the third plus 0x squared plus 5x minus 1. And you want to make sure that all of the powers are there. We have 3, we have 2, there's a hidden 1, and so everybody's there. Now we're ready to draw the upside down division box. We can put our numbers inside. So we have 3, 0, 5, and negative 1. 3, 0, 5, negative 1. We take the positive 1 here, we make it negative 1 on the outside, and then we bring down the 3 to get the problem going. There we go. Bring down the 3. Now we're ready to multiply on the outside, which is negative 1 times 3, which is negative 3. Combine on the inside. Multiply again, negative 1 times negative 3 is 3. Combine on the inside, which is 8. Negative 1 times 8 is negative 8. Combine, that leaves us with -9. And then I start right here, I go remainder, number, x term, x squared term. So I have 3x squared minus 3x. The 8 is positive, so we go plus 8. -9 for the remainder. Remember, it's -9 divided by, what are we originally dividing by? We're originally dividing by here the x plus 1. So that is going to go on the bottom right here. And this would be your answer.